Hey folks, John Head here. Welcome to another edition of my vlog. Today is actually August 1st. It's a Wednesday and the sun is shining brightly here on the Outer Banks. The water's warm and the skies are clear. So I missed the last part of July, giving you a little update just because, believe it or not, I had family here who likes to vacation at the beach, and I decided to take off the week myself and my wife as well and spend some time with my side of the family, which was my mother, sister, and a couple of her kids. So it was a fun time, but that put me behind on getting the next vlog out. So here we are. And today I've had a few questions over the last few weeks that have arose because I'm doing this time of year where you start getting listing preparations for the fall. And some of the questions that always arise, well, how often or when will you be doing open houses? And I always look a little differently at that question than most agents may. If you're looking in suburbia of Chicago, maybe you're in Cleveland, Ohio, or maybe you're in Charleston, South Carolina. And the reason is, in the second home market, that open houses don't get the participation that you would hope they would in any other market. But there's still some pros and cons, and I've written down a few of those for you here today to share. The cons in our area are basically you're opening your home to people who are unknown. And they may just be here on vacation. It may be raining out, so they needed something to do. And that's fine. But also in the vacation rental market where most of our homes are sold furnished, it also makes us suspect for potential criminals to look at what's available in your home as they tour it for, unfortunately, some of the break-ins that happen often on the Outer Banks or in the fall when the homes are vacated. So that's one of the security concerns that we have in providing those. The other thing is we've done open houses up and down the beach, but in the most recent if we do it to the general public anyway, you pull into the house, you get it all opened up, you're getting ready to, you've got some treats laid out, maybe it's just a cold plate and some beverages, and people start to show up. And then all of a sudden, 22 people come in next door in an oceanfront house and decide it's time to have that afternoon party at the pool. Well, that's also a very big deterrent from some people if you're just looking at a house to hear that kind of noise and those things. So those are the kind of the reasons we don't allow just general open houses on my listings personally. That doesn't mean they don't work for other realtors who may look at that differently. But the main reason is we get very limited showings. We seldom does it result in a sale. So what is our best way to go about a broker open house? And I said it in advance of actually saying it. So you heard me. So we're going to offer broker open houses to try to entice the brokers who are actually selling real estate to a home to get them interested. Because there's three people you're always going to sell in that transaction. The buyer's agent or broker, whomever's representing the buyer, the lender in some cases, and the consumer itself. So there's the three types of people. So if you had them in order, the broker, the client, and the lender. Those are the three people you're going to be selling on the quality of your home and the value of your home over something else that may be on the market. So my job as a listing agent is to bring brokers into a home and let them experience what that home offers. And we may do that with cocktails or sushi or some type of event, but it's normally just based on invitation only to the broker themselves. So we can kind of control who's coming in, who's going out, and we know them for the most part. So now we don't have the security concerns, or we're not really worried about the neighbors because we're going to time that accordingly when we're going to open the house. And it's normally going to be maybe in the evening, but not always. So what would you expect in a regular open house in your neighborhood now is completely different than what I would expect on the Outer Banks if you open the doors to the general public. And just my tenure in this industry on the Outer Banks is that we're much more successful allowing brokers to come in and then go share their experience with their database and their clients. So that is our primary goal in our broker open houses. And I'll get personal experience. I had another company had a broker open, and I went to it. One of my clients ended up buying that house. So they do work in that regard, but seldom have I seen them accomplish a sale in a general open house on the Outer Banks. What it sometimes does, it does get that agent or whomever is sitting in the house for that time frame a lead, who then they thereby take that person from your house that they gained from the open house and sell them something else. And that happens. And you're not going to stop it from happening if you do general open houses. But we want to be a little more direct and narrow in our focus and try to attract the agents who are successful, and I mean full-time professional agents, to your home, so that they go then out and talk about it to their clients and customers. That's my job, is to try to draw as many active eyes to your listing as possible. So I hope that helps for the questionnaire. I don't always plan them, but when it works and it's beneficial to the sale of the house, we will do it. And it is preparation, it's time, it's normally sometimes a catered event, and that adds to cost for marketing. But if the projection is that it will bring forth buyers or the activity that we're hoping to accomplish, then we're going to move forward with that type of open house. So I hope this has helped. In the meantime, I'm going to be back here in another couple of weeks sharing with you another topic. And if you have something you'd like to have answered, or just a general real estate question, or what the market's doing, just email me at john@colonyrealtycorp.com. Again, that's JOHN@colonyrealtycorp.com. You're welcome to try me here in the office as well, 252-995-5500, and or on my cell, 252-492-4OBX, because we're for the Outer Banks and Hatteras Island, and all that it represents, and from its diversity, from real estate and vacationing and family and fisheries and the fishermen that support us in that area. So come on out, the water's fine and the sun is bright. It is August, and you only have so much time before the kids probably go back to school, or maybe you have to get back to work. So come on down, the water's fine, and we look forward to seeing you here soon. Thanks again, and have any questions, again, John@colonyrealtycorp.com. Take care.